Good morning, you guys. I am Marsha Rose, and welcome to my channel. So today I will be talking about just some things in regards to purpose and finding it, and I honestly where my life is going and transition path. So before I get into this video, I would like for you guys to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, but before I talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about, I want you guys to see a little clip of a video that I have. So let me share that with you. Hi y'all, and happy Tuesday. So yeah, guess what? I am on my way on a long ass drive, about an hour and a half, to Charlotte. And y'all wanna know why? Because God is looking out for your girl. Like, I am going for a job interview in Charlotte. Like, I know I told God that I was ready to move, but God was like, okay, just tell me when. And I said when, and God was like, aight, let's go. So basically what happened is that with my job, like last year around this time, I was like so over the position that I have. And I wanted to get something different, And I like applied for a transfer for a different position. So I don't know what I was applying for, but I just applied for it because at that part I was tired of this bullshit, but I wasn't really checking for it because I didn't know if they was going to give it to me or whatever it is. Mind you, that's like a year ago. So on Thursday, I think, I was working and I seen an email come through from the department. They was like, all right, fill out this paperwork and get it back to me as soon as possible. You have to get it back to me by this day, by Friday. So I was like, first of all, I was like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this because I don't know what this is, and I was just being a little lazy, depressed bum, So I honestly wasn't thinking to fill out the additional paperwork that they needed for the position. But then I was like, you know what, girl, you want to elevate, you want to grow higher, you want to do different things right now in your life, go for it. So after I finished work, I literally sat on my bed with my laptop and filled out the paperwork. So I filled out the paperwork. The first time it didn't go through for some reason, and I had to go back and do it again. I was like, you know what? All right, I'm going to do it again. So I did it again, and it went through. Boom, Friday, received I received another email that says, all right, we're going to do our panel interviews and pick out which time you want to have your interview. So I was like, boom, 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 boom. I filled that out immediately. And then that was Friday. So the weekend I'm there like, oh man, they haven't said anything to me. I'm getting discouraged. I don't know if they're going to want me for this position. So I'm just like, I probably didn't get it, So then I'm working yesterday, and I think at like 6 p.m. or something like that, they tell me, you have a job interview tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm like, what? Where? I'm like, oh shoot, dang, like, mind you, I didn't get out of work until 9 o'clock. I was like, I gotta make sure I'm preparing myself. I gotta get my my outfit together. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't have interview clothes, all of this stuff. So I just start trying on all this stuff. Can't fit nothing. Gained all this damn weight. Can't fit into shit that I have in my closet. So I'm like, oh man. So now I gotta go in early in the morning to go shopping, to go find me something to wear. Actually, let me reverse that, because there was some bullshit that happened before that. So first of all, I was going to actually while I was at work, I was booking car rentals because I didn't want to drive my car all the way to Charlotte. So I was like, oh, let me see if they have any same day booking. So I went to Priceline and I bought a rental. So so I'm like, okay, good. I'm all set. I don't need to worry about shit. I'm gonna go and get this car tonight. As soon as I get out of work, take an Uber, go and get this car, and then boom, I'm good. Don't need to worry about nothing else until in the morning when I go and get my stuff to wear. So I freaking go there to the airport to pick up the car. So I'm there, like, I go to Hertz, because that's where I was picking the car up from, and I'm like giving them my information, and he's like, we don't have same day car rental. I'm like, what? Like, I literally just purchased this just a while ago online, and it allowed me to purchase it. For me to waste my time and come up here for you guys to tell me I can't. My throat got a little dry. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, we don't do that. So I was like, but I literally just purchased it. He's like, well, who did you purchase it from? I said, he wasn't that rude. I'm just being a little pissy. I told him Priceline. So he's like, you need to call Priceline and tell them to give you a refund. So boom, I'm like, all right. So I'm paid. I was like, you know what, God, the devil is trying me. So I'm not gonna allow the devil to defeat me right now, because I know that's what the devil is trying to do. And it's so crazy, because when you are led to do something, there's going to be many, many, many challenges before you get to that place. And I feel like this what it was doing. Okay, that was my little side. Now let's get back to it. So I'm just like patient, chilling, and then I sit down and I call Priceline. So the lady's like, what do you mean? I said, they said they don't have any, they don't do cars. And she was like, but they allowed you to book it. They confirmed it and everything. I said, I know that, but they said that they don't do same day car rentals. And I'm like, and then she's like, I don't know, I'm gonna give them a call. So she calls them and they basically tell her the same thing that I say. Oh, I can give you a refund. I'm like, I want more than a refund. And she's like, oh, she was like, if you could get a rental car by tonight, and it's more expensive, then we'll give you the difference back. I'm like, you know what, y'all niggas know I'm not gonna be able to do that. That's why y'all gave me that shit. Just give me this refund. She gave me the refund, and I just went on my merry fucking way. And I just caught an Uber and went back home. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I literally have to text Haley to tell her to bring me the car in the morning, to see if I can use the car in the morning. So when she comes with the car, it's like 9 a.m. And I'm like, this is, so now I'm like rumbling around, because I have have to be on the road by freaking 10:30, 10:45. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the library because my printer messed up. So I had to go to the library to go and print my paperwork out, my resume and stuff like that. I don't know why they need that stuff when they already got it. But I had to print out that and go to the library, print out that information. Then I was like, oh, now I gotta find something to wear. So my ass went to TJ Maxx. I don't know why, because I know TJ Maxx don't never have shit for me. So I went to TJ Maxx, ain't nothing was there. So I was like, you know what? Burlington is up the street. I forgot about Burlington. So I go to Burlington and I find this cute outfit. Look at my navy blue. I got some navy blue slacks to go on it. So I'm like, ooh, that will look cute together or whatever. So I was like, and I have my jacket back there. And I'm like, yes, this looks nice. So while I'm doing all this shopping, I'm talking to my therapist and having my therapy sessions and having my conversations with her about what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, crying and telling her about the interview and all this stuff and all this changes and shit that's happened. So I'm going through my little emotions with that too. And while getting ready to go on the road to Charlotte. So here I am now, on my way to Charlotte. Thankful. Nervous, extremely nervous, because this journey, I will be doing it by myself. And I haven't done a journey by myself in a long time. And I'm scared, but excited. And I know that God is directing me in the path that I need to go. And I am going to... My therapist, she really lifted me up a lot. Like, I was like almost about to cry when she was like, I know you're gonna get it, because you see your smile, you see how your energy is, you're just a good person, your energy, all of that stuff. So I know that you are gonna get it. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, yes, speak life into me. It was so amazing. And I just feel like this is also for me as well, you know? So I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. And I can't wait. And I'm going to be with me. And I'm going to spend time with me. And I'm going to do what's best for me. And yeah, that's all I had to do my little rant on. Like, I just wanted to let y'all know about, like, what's going on with me. But yeah, I don't know, I'm hopeful. I prayed about it. I didn't even sleep. Like, I slept for like 4 hours and just could not go back to sleep. Like, I literally was up. I went to sleep at like 12 after not finding anything to wear and having clothes all over the floor. Well, all over the bed and the floor, and being like, I quit, and just went my ass in my bed and was like, I'm just gonna go to the store tomorrow. And I went to sleep. I took a melatonin because I haven't been able to sleep. Like, anxiety have been tearing my ass up lately. And so I've been awake, like, I've been sleeping for like 3 hours a day, you know, like running on empty. But I am excited. I am nervous. All I was thinking about was like, okay, what am I gonna say? What kind of energy am I gonna bring? Who is this person gonna be like? Are they gonna like me? Well, if I would like them, you know, things like that. So, but I honestly feel a lot of positivity flowing through me with this. So I don't feel like I won't get it. I feel like this is God's plan for my life. So I'm pretty positive and I'm anticipating it. But let me get back to driving and let me get back to my music. Later, my people. All right, so as you could see in that video, I was discussing, I was driving on my way to Charlotte to go, I was going to go to this interview and nail the fuck out of it, okay? Which I felt like I really did. I feel like I had a great interview. I felt like I connected with the panel very well. I feel like I represented myself in a major way. But I feel like still in the back of my mind, I didn't really feel like this was going to lead up to my purpose. Like I was forcing it to, because I feel like I just wanted out of the position that I was in, and I feel like I was just trying to escape what I was going through at this time and what I am still going through at this time, and, in the video, you see me excited, you see me ready to start this new journey that I'm going to start with this new position that I wanted, and yada, yada, yada. But honestly and truly, I didn't even get the job. And I did cry that I didn't get the job, because I feel like I had a breakdown, because like I said, I wanted to get up out of what I was going through. I wanted to escape my reality and just try to move on. And I thought that this was going to be the easiest way for me to move on with my emotions and go through and feel like I won't have to fully go through what I was feeling. So I didn't get the job. I cried. They told me I didn't get the job like the next day. And I literally cried. One reason, because Aunt Flo was headed on her way. And whoever know, girl, y'all know when Aunt Flo is here and coming, you is an emotional mess. Well, I am an emotional mess. So I was crying, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Like, I was depending on getting this job, depending on moving, depending on changing around my life, depending on doing this stuff with my life. And then, like, I'm just, like, sitting there, like, literally crying. Like, I was in my bathroom, like, crying and bawling, because I was just, like, I just felt like this would have been a way for me to get out of the rut that I was in, because I was in a rut, and then I started to think, like, girl, God better than that. God has bigger plans for you. Why you wilding like this? Like that wasn't for you. And it's okay. It's okay to feel like you worked hard for something and for it to not work out, because sometimes just things aren't for you. So once I started to say that, and then I have all these post-its all over here, all over my house, and I was reading them, I was just like, you know what, girl, get up. There's something else out there for you, something better for you, but something more in the field that you will need to go to fulfill your purpose. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me stop crying. It's all right. And this probably would have took away from your purpose, so you can't do this. You probably, if you would have taken this position, which God didn't give it to you, because God knew better. And let me tell y'all, when your plan, God's rejection is definitely his protection. Rejection is protection. Remember that the next time you feel like you need or deserve something and that something does not come through. So I literally have been saying for a long time, and I have also said in a few of my videos, that I want to be an influence to women that have gone through some hard times and gone through different traumas, which we all have, and has made it through, and because like I said, I didn't go through what I went through just for me to not use it as an example to show people around me, women, children, men, anyone around me, that things can be done even in the hard times. So I just feel like, to me, what happened with that job that I wanted so bad is that it was definitely a protection from God. And now I'm able to really focus on what I want to do, because what I want and what I need to do, because I can't continue to feel overwhelmed by my positions that I have with my corporate job. Like, honestly, I don't want a corporate job anymore. I don't want a job that's just doing the same repetitive thing over and over and over again. I want to be able to interact with people of many different cultures and many different environments, and talk to them about what they've gone through, what they're going through, and help heal them and walk them through that process. So I feel like if I would have taken that position, it would have definitely, if I would have got the position, it would have definitely pushed me further and further away from getting to where I needed to get to. And I listen a lot to podcasts, and like this whole week, I've been listening to a lot of Sarah Jakes Roberts. I've been listening to a lot of her podcasts, and when I tell you, that woman be preaching, like, I be listening to her stuff, and it's just like, she's just like really preaches to your soul, to your spirit, and definitely to women. And I was like, you know what, someday I'm going to be something like that. Like, and you know what's so crazy? Her father is T.D. Jakes, which is a pastor. My mom is a pastor as well. And I feel like I have been always just steering clear from being like my mother, because of how I see my mother handle things being a pastor. And I feel like I am so much like her, and more than I think. And I actually need to be using her as an example to get to where I need to be, but also taking her good qualities and also straying away from the bad qualities that I felt like the qualities that I felt like I didn't agree with when it came to her with her ministry. And I feel like I want to minister to people. I want to minister to people in different ways. And I need to actually stop saying these things and actually make some work in progress. Like, this month is Women's History Month, and it's like the 5th right now, and the 5th of March, and I will be starting a plan. And by the end of this month, I will definitely have something in play for women all around to help us as individuals, help us bring a crew of women that help women in many different elements, and to push us in the right direction. But yeah, like, this is my thoughts, this is my feelings. And when it comes to my purpose, like, I feel like this year, 2022, is to focus on me and what my purpose actually looks like and what it should feel like. And that's where I'm at, y'all. But I think that's all I have to say right now. But yes, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family, you know, do that, and, but Yeah, y'all. I'm out. Later.